Hi, I'm Kenzie. Welcome back to my podcast. If you are just joining, welcome. Today we come to the final Elmo's World video of the Elmo's World podcast. It's a special one. It's called Elmo's World Happy Holidays. This special starts with everyone on Sesame Street getting ready for the holidays. Elmo is seen inside drawing and singing about his world. In his world, he introduced himself, his world, and his goldfish Dorothy. He told the viewers to guess what he's thinking about today. He heard jingle bells. Then he opened door to reveal tons of Christmassy stuff that fell on him. That's what Elmo was thinking about, Christmas. Then we saw some examples of Christmas. After that, Elmo was seen decorating his world to get ready for Christmas. There was even mistletoe. Elmo loves mistletoe. When he stands under it, he gets kissed, which was just what Dor did to Elmo. Speaking of Dor, someone was at the door. The thing was, Dor kept kissing Elmo that he couldn't open it. After Dor was done kissing, Elmo opened the door. It was the Christmas carolers. They sang a song called We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Elmo sang along. He loves Christmas carols. After the Christmas carolers left, Dorothy had a Christmas question. The question was, how do you celebrate Christmas? Elmo went to ask Mr. Noodle. Shade was still sounding like jingle bells. It stopped and went up to reveal Mr. Noodle. He had a nice hat on. Then Mr. Noodle surprised us with his brother Mr. Noodle and his sister Miss Noodle. She blew a kiss, but it didn't make it to Elmo, which was okay. Dorothy's question was asked to them. Then a Christmas tree appeared. A Christmas tree with nothing on it. So they went to get beautiful ornaments. They had lots of them. At first they made a huge mess of themselves, and all the ornaments were hung on them instead of on the tree. So they took the ornaments off on themselves and hung them on the tree. They went fast. Now the ornaments were on the tree, and so were their clothes. They were going to get cold if they left their clothes on the tree, so they put their clothes back on themselves. Then they put the garland on the tree. Well, at first they were going to wrap it around themselves until we told them to put it on the tree. After they put the garland on the tree, it was beautiful. The thing was, Mr. Noodle was nowhere to be seen. No, not Mr. Noodle's brother, the other Mr. Noodle. All of a sudden, the tree started to move. It turned out Mr. Noodle was in the tree. Those noodles are so silly, aren't they? At that point, Dorothy wanted to ask someone else. We saw a bunch of kids talking about how they celebrate Christmas. Then Elmo asked a baby. Afterwards, Dor wanted another mistletoe kiss. Then Dor opened to reveal the Christmas carolers again. They were here to sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas again. Well, singing two times as fun. After the Christmas carolers left the scene again, Dor wanted yet another mistletoe kiss. Then it opened to reveal letter carrier Kelly. She had a card for Elmo. Well, she had been trusted to deliver it after all. After letter carrier Kelly left, Elmo opened the card. It was from Big Bird and Snuffy. After reading the card, Elmo mentioned that he was excited that Christmas will be here because somebody special was coming. Dror knew who. Elmo wanted Dror to open, but Dror wanted a mistletoe kiss too. After Elmo kissed it, Dror opened. So who comes on Christmas? Well, let's see. A firefighter, an astronaut, or Santa Claus? Santa Claus. Where does Santa live? On the moon, in a shoe, or at the North Pole? The North Pole. What does Santa bring? Presents, pizza, or a smelly sneaker? Presents. Unless you're a grouch, then your present is a smelly sneaker. Oscar was seen with one. Afterwards, Dorothy had another question. She wondered where Christmas came from. You know, how did it get started? Then Elmo heard something from the chimney. He thought Santa was coming early. It turned out it was just computer. Elmo had an email. He clicked the mouse and it revealed Prairie Dawn. She wrote a special Christmas pageant called The First Christmas. Everybody got into their positions and Prairie Dawn started to sing and play the piano. Rosita and Bert were Mary and Joseph, who had no place to stay. They were just surrounded by animals and hay. When Bert heard the word hay, he started sneezing. He had hay fever. After he calmed down, the pageant resumed. Natasha was the baby Jesus. Well, actually, Natasha was nowhere to be seen. Everybody was panicking until they found her. Rosita put Natasha back in the cradle. Bert had a hanky and blew his nose. Then the pageant resumed again. The stars shone above Jesus. Wise men saw the star and followed it to the baby Jesus. The three wise men were played by Harry, Grover, and Cookie Monster. They brought gifts for Jesus because he was special. The gifts were gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Well, actually, Cookie Monster brought cookies instead of myrrh. so he ate all the cookies. Prairie Dawn was getting a migraine. It was time to wrap up. Zoe appeared as an angel. She told us that Jesus would grow up to be a great teacher to many, and that's why we celebrate Christmas, to honor Jesus and to remind us of how special he was. The thing was, Natasha was nowhere to be seen again. Everyone was wondering where she was. Then she appeared in blue kisses. After the email, Elmo showed us some presents he had for his parents. He loves to give gifts to people he loves. That reminded him. He doesn't have a present for Dorothy. He wondered what he should give to her. Then someone was at the door. Dor wanted yet another mistletoe kiss. Letter carrier Kelly caught it. It turned out she had another card for Elmo. She didn't want to leave any mail behind after all. Elmo opened the card. It was from his friend Amanda. She and her family celebrate Hanukkah. Elmo thought Kelly said harmonica and tried to blow on the card. Kelly told Elmo about Hanukkah. Elmo wanted to learn more about that holiday. He did that by watching the Hanukkah channel on TV. On the Hanukkah channel, a reporter named Veronica Monica told us the story of Hanukkah. It all started in a place called Judea. A long time ago, people couldn't celebrate their customs. So a man named Judah Maccabee and his friends chased the king out of the temple so they could celebrate how they wanted to. First, they cleaned the temple. Then they decided to light a candle that would never go out. The problem was they only had enough oil for one day, but something magical happened. That candle stayed lit for 8 whole days, which was a miracle. That's why people celebrate Hanukkah, to celebrate the miracle of light. After the Hanukkah program, Elmo wondered what it is like to celebrate Hanukkah. Amanda showed us. They light candles on the menorah with an extra candle called the shamash. Then they dance the hora. They dance the hora, eat food, play dreidel, and watch the candles burning low. Cool, huh? After seeing Amanda and her family celebrate Hanukkah, Elmo got another email. Computer was spinning like a top. It got dizzy, though. After Computer got up, Elmo clicked the mouse and it revealed Telly. He was with Baby Bear and Papa Bear. They were teaching him a Hanukkah game called dreidel. They each put 1 peanut into the bowl. Then Baby Bear spun the dreidel. It landed on the letter none. That meant he didn't win anything. They each put another peanut into the bowl. Then it was Telly's turn, even though he was still learning the rules. It landed on Gimel. That meant he won the game. After playing, Papa Bear gave Baby Bear and Telly chocolate coins. Elmo thought chocolate coins were a great present. That reminded him. He still needed to think of something to give to Dorothy. Then Elmo opened door to reveal the Christmas carolers yet again. Elmo wondered why they kept singing the same song. Well, We Wish You a Merry Christmas was their favorite song. The thing was, they weren't there to sing to Elmo. Instead, they were there to sing to Dorothy. They sang, We Fish You a Merry Christmas. Silly, huh? After the carolers left, Kelly entered the scene with another card for Elmo. Not just any card, though. A postcard. It was from Gordon, Susan, and Miles. They were celebrating Kwanzaa. Elmo wanted to learn more about that holiday. Kelly told him that Tyler James Williams' family celebrates Kwanzaa. They light the Kinara, talk about the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, and the rest of their family members come to celebrate together. They eat lots of food, dance, and even get a small gift. Kelly wanted to talk more, but she had to finish making deliveries. After Kelly left, Dorothy was imagining Elmo celebrating Kwanzaa by dancing. Then Elmo wondered about something. Kwanzaa has a Kinara, and Hanukkah has a menorah. Both candle holders look alike. That made Elmo ask a question for us. How can you tell a Kinara from a menorah? Well, you count the candles. 7 candles meant 7 nights of Kwanzaa. That was a Kinara. 9 candles made 8 nights of Hanukkah, with an extra candle called the shamash. It's used to light the others. That was a menorah. After some great counting, Elmo and Dorothy learned that all holidays celebrate with lights. Some holidays that are different can also be alike. They share that happy holiday feeling. Elmo wondered what holidays we celebrate. The scene transitions to a bunch of kids talking about what holidays they celebrate. Then the scene transitions back to Elmo. He still needed to give a gift for Dorothy. That reminded Elmo of something else. Santa knows more about presents than anyone. Elmo would write a letter to him asking for help, and letter carrier Kelly would deliver it. The thing was, Kelly was off duty. She was going to go to Hawaii. So Kelly thought Elmo should go to the North Pole himself and talk to Santa in person. Elmo thought that was a great idea. So Elmo bundled up and went to the North Pole. Elmo and Santa were happy to see each other. Santa told Elmo he was on the top of his nice list. Elmo asked Santa for help. Santa told Elmo that he had true Christmas spirit because he came all the way to the North Pole to ask for a present for someone instead of himself. Then he sang a song about how someone's love is the greatest present of all. That meant Elmo's gift to Dorothy should show how much he loves her. He had to give her something from his heart, and only he knows what to give from his heart. After getting some help, Elmo had an idea. He knew the perfect gift to give to Dorothy. As he went back to his world, he showed Dorothy a drawing he made for her called Dorothy's World. Dorothy loved it. She even told Elmo that being with him is the greatest gift. After placing Dorothy on top of the piano, Elmo mentioned that he and Dorothy love the holidays. That's why Dorothy wanted to sing the Happy Holidays song. So Elmo played the Happy Holidays song on the piano to the tune of Jingle Bells. The Christmas carolers joined in too. Then the scene transitions back to real life, where Elmo and Dorothy heard singing. It turned out everyone was outside singing Jingle Bells. Elmo and Dorothy went outside to join in the fun. Finally, they all said Happy Holidays. So yeah, that's Elmo's World. Happy Holidays. If you would like to play again, just go back to the beginning of this episode. Bye!